This episode of Gameboiz is brought to you by Laguna Motors. We make car buying easy. Why waste time with Craigslist clowns and sled lots with trailer offices? Buy with ease. Buy with confidence. Come down to beautiful South Orange County and buy from Laguna Motors. Follow us on Instagram at Laguna Motors or visit us at lagunamotorsoc.com. That's lagunamotorsoc.com.
Hadouken! He's on fire! Come here!
It's me! Listen!
We should really have music for Twitch people.
I don't know how we do that.
We'll ring a bell for them. Ding! Episode start.
So they can actually start listening. Fucking
Get their
bullshit that we
attention.
talk about before we start.
I forgot we were recording all that stupid shit. Okay. Hi, guys.
Well, hopefully we didn't say anything stupid. Not likely, though.
Eventually we will, and it's going to ruin our careers forever.
It's okay. Nobody really listens. So it's all right. We do this for us.
Yeah, really.
This is a me thing.
Yeah. Us thing. Rude. Wow. Just make it
Sorry.
all about yourself.
I mean, I do it. I mean, because it's fun for me. I mean, yeah, it's fun for us. Because
I don't know.
it's
By
fun
the end, you're always like, "Are we done?" Like you're trying to break up with me.
Are we through, George? Are we through?
You done talking your bullshit? No, never.
No, never done making ridiculous jokes for the moment that don't really make sense. Just completely ruin the conversation. Yeah,
That's fun. It's
know.
been how's your month?
dude. I don't know. I don't remember when this month started. Like,
Is that how
good.
you feel every month, or is just it's this month a lot?
I feel like that's every month, where it's like at the end of the month, it's just like, damn, I can't believe it's the end of the month.
February felt like a normal month to me. It felt like a slow month. I was like, yeah, there's 32 days in this month.
Well, how is this month not longer for you? Because you're doing a mile every day.
Yeah, and I stopped posting it on Facebook and Instagram because I was like, who's that for?
It's for me. It was
I
directed
guess,
toward me.
but it's like, meh. I forgot. Like halfway through it, it turned into a chore, and then I was like, oh, I should be enjoying part of this. Otherwise, what's the point? So I was like, all right, I'm gonna do this for me.
Social media is a fucking hassle sometimes,
Yeah.
dude.
It can be. But it's so like necessary too today. Like if you're not on it, you're not gonna go anywhere.
Right.
It's unfortunate that it's like an interaction that you have to do.
Dude, you know what's sad is I was talking to a manager of a comedy club Wednesday night, and we were kind of talking about
Joe Rogan doesn't
what it
manage a comedy club, but whatever.
So when we were kind of talking about like what it takes nowadays to like make it like like really blow up to like
Right.
the point where you're like selling out, and he was saying like really like you need a bit that goes viral that everybody loves, that everybody wants to see, and then you just ride that wave.
Fuck.
I know, it sucks. You're like, damn, that means I have to write one good bit. That's how hard.
Yeah, I've been focusing on shotgunning my material and hoping one of them hits. Just
Yeah.
like I'll just churn out a lot. Yeah,
No.
throw shit on the wall and see what sticks.
Yeah.
That's usually my goal.
I mean, yeah, I feel like that's most comedians. It's just some people have stickier pasta,
I think that's a route to blow up big. Like that's probably the path of least resistance is the viral route in terms of entry for that level.
But the problem with that is, and he agreed with me on this, is that if you do that and if that happens to you, usually the rest of your act doesn't. I don't know how to say it. Like it doesn't. It's not in line with that bit. Like that bit might be really good,
right.
but that doesn't mean you're really good. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And so like they're selling out all these fucking shows to a mediocre headliner, really.
Yeah.
Like it's weird. And so
I'll drop names. I don't give a fuck.
I know.
I think Angela Johnson is that physically embodies.
I mean,
that
I
entirely.
didn't want to drop names. But
I will, because people need context. Like, I think, all respect to her, nothing taking away from her. Like, she did do what she did, and she got successful, and she's also a Mad TV regular. So it's like, she's got some credits under her.
Talent.
But if you just look at it from a comedy craft, from the art perspective, it sounds so fucking pretentious to say.
Yeah.
She, in my opinion, is feature material. Like, or for a long time was feature material, especially when she blew up.
There goes your career, George. You did it. We were talking about saying stupid shit on the podcast.
Yeah, well, it's honesty.
What did we make it? 3 minutes in?
4.5.
Oh.
But no, you're right, because it's hard to, if you're just riding momentum and you don't have time to like figure out the craft. Like, I don't know how long she was doing comedy before that bit came out. You know, because it's hard to think. I can't think of any headliner stars that kind of took that path up as well. Like, I think Dave Chappelle kind of just kept working at it until he blew up. And same with like Kevin Hart and stuff. Kevin Hart never really went viral necessarily. He just, that one special was fucking gold, you know?
I mean, he just put in the work.
Yeah. So I think that manager you were talking to isn't wrong, but I think there's more avenues to success than
it just might take longer.
Yeah, but it's more sustainable. I think was my point. It's like if you go the viral route, cool. That's a wave that you better
save
while
your
you're
money
on it.
Like, you better I'm gonna invest and put it away. I'm gonna pay for my kids' college, even though I don't have a kid right now.
Exactly.
I'm paying Stanford. I'm making donations for the next 18 years.
Yeah, if you're
Is that how that worked? How did that work? How did they do it?
19 easy payments of $229. I don't know,
of 60,000.
Yeah, I mean that's what higher education is, right?
Pretty much.
36 easy payments of $19,000 a month.
Mine was somewhere around $21,000 a year.
Ouch.
Yeah. I only had to pay for a third of it. White parents.
Nice. Nice. I ended up going to most colleges that ended in a CC, so.
You know, I wish I would have gone to like a trade school or like just like a fucking.
You still can.
I have no need. I have a degree. I'm good. I'm not going back to school. I'm not even going back to school to get a better degree.
I don't know. I like learning. I'd go back for that.
You don't have to pay that much money to learn. There's other ways.
I guess.
Let's do a podcast. You know?
Get a library card.
Yeah. Dude, libraries are cool.
Apparently some of them have video games now.
Really?
Yeah. I keep seeing it pop on Reddit. Like, you can rent the, I think Devil May Cry or something that just came out, like, was at their local library. And they're like, I rented this for $5 and beat it. And it's like, well, fuck.
There's a library in Fontana that is just off the chain. It's dope, dude. It's beautiful. It's huge, and it's just really nice.
Everything's well taken care of because none of the losers hang out there.
Yeah, probably. It's really nice.
Actually, there's one right down the street here.
Really? We should get a library card, dude.
We should.
We should write there.
We should.
Quiet.
We should try and hang out there one day. It's not that far. It's like
we're gonna be too loud.
You know, when we used to do like long runs on one of those longer routes, it's near that big park that we turn around at. Anyway,
it's been so long since we were.
Yeah, so my March Miles has that's been my full month. So it's felt the beginning half was grindy, but it's felt like a normal month instead of everything else. But I do have less time for things. I've been playing less Call of Duty and more Red Dead.
Yeah. More of the games that like are important to you.
Yeah.
You know, when it comes down to like crunch time, you start doing other projects and shit. You're like, all right, what games do I really want to play right now?
Yeah. Like I haven't touched Kingdom Hearts in probably a solid month.
I know we're supposed to do an episode about it, but you're slacking on your research.
Yeah, I really
dude.
am. I mean,
imagine if this was a job, you'd be so fired. Dude.
No, if there was a presentation, I'd nail it because I know the story. I know how it ends. So
it's one of those games.
Kind of. It's Disney. There's obviously going to be an outcome that is going to be everyone friendly.
Yeah, that's true.
And there's 4 different stories going on in this one game, so.
I don't understand the hype. Like, we were doing share play when you first got it, and I was watching you play it, and I was just like, I don't get the hype.
Yeah, there is a tad bit much going on screen, and when the combat was simpler, like in the previous game, it was a lot more fun because it felt more platformery. But this is like it almost feels like a Dance Dance Revolution game where you have to hit a button at a certain time and then you watch the animation. So it's a less involved combat, but visually
it was like RPG-y.
Yeah. It wants to be so many things in the third one, and it should have just did less. Less is more. I really believe that in like all aspects of life.
Right.
Less is more always. Like when you go to a restaurant and you read their entrees and you're like, what isn't in this fucking thing? It's usually not good. It's, you know, what's good is like the spaghetti, the meat sauce, and meatballs.
Yeah, simple. Yeah.
Pick a flavor you want to highlight and go with that.
And that's why we went back to Call of Duty Modern Warfare, dude. Look at that segue. Because that was one of the free games for March. Fucking Call of Duty. We played it for quite a bit when we first downloaded it.
And if I do turn it on, I will play it for long periods of time. That's probably why I don't play Call of Duty, because it's like, all right, one way or another, I'm putting the same amount of work into a game, and I'm gonna put it into Red Dead instead. Like, I'm gonna tell myself one game of Call of Duty, and it's gonna be 4.
Right.
4 plus a rage quit, so 4.5.
Yeah. It was fun. It's fun though. I like that it's not just like, well, here's the same game with better graphics.
Yeah. To be fair, I haven't touched the campaign though, and I'm sure that's where most of their remaster work came.
Who gives a fuck, dude? If you're honestly getting Call of Duty Modern Warfare to play the campaign, you're a loser.
Thank you, Jesus Christ, dude.
Dude, like what? Like the only reason that game was popular was because of the multiplayer.
Yeah, you don't feel like a responsibility though to play the campaign?
Nope, I already played it, dude.
No, I almost went back to it right before we started, or we decided we were going to do this, because I feel like when you said they'd remastered Resident Evil, they switched jump scares. Like I wanted to see what kind of story changes they made in the game.
Do you know it that well?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I've played the campaign. I mean,
you're so sad.
That campaign is the roadmap to the rest of the campaigns for the rest of the Call of Duties. Yeah, like now you have to have a sniper mission. Now you have to have an AC-130 from shoot from the sky mission.
They should have just stopped at Modern Warfare. They should have just like kept updating it and just new guns.
I mean, that's
microtransactions.
That's what they did. Kind of like every Call of Duty feels like Call of Duty, until you get the jetpacks, which is what Advanced Warfare goes. Add-on. It should be. It should be like
DLC.
Yeah, because you're just changing. Actually, no. Black Ops 2, I think, might have been. That was a shit. That felt like, oh, this is a different game. Might have been the original.
I think that was the last one that I played.
Black Ops 2
that I bought. Yeah,
I would respect that. Yeah, I remember it feeling fresh.
Because after that was Infinite, or did they go back to World War II? World at War after that.
World War II was one right before the most recent game, I think. So I think it went to like ridiculous.
Too many, dude.
Yeah.
There's too many.
I played Call of Duty 93, and that's Black Ops Infinitely.
It's spelled Infinite Lee.
It is where China won the Cold War somehow.
Yeah. We went back in time and China won the Cold War.
The Iron Curtain became like a silk curtain. So that was one free play. What was the other one? I don't think I played the other one.
The Witness.
Oh yeah, you told me to play it. I forgot.
It's hard. It's
puzzle? What is it?
It's a puzzle. I wouldn't even call it a platformer really. Like there's platforms, but it's not a platformer. Does that make sense?
Can you play? So is it the type of gameplay you can play on your iPad?
Yeah, for sure. You could do that. It's mostly like you just like walk around. You find these little panels that have these mazes. It looks like on them, and they all have like different, like, I don't want to say patterns, but how do you like there'll be 2 dots on either side, and you have to like run a line in between them and complete it. And so they're like on opposite sides, so you know, oh, I have to like get all the white dots separate from the black dots kind of thing. I don't know. It's very segregated.
Very 1920s.
Very Jim Crow. Yeah. But then there'll be other ones where you have to like connect with all the dots, but it doesn't tell you which one you have to do. You just have to figure it out. And that's kind of fucking annoying.
Yeah. Okay. So there's no hint or anything to like, all right, good luck.
Yeah. It just puts you in the game.
Oh.
And then you walk up to the panel. It just says, I think it might say like X or like, I don't even know if it says that much. It's really weird. It might be a fun game to play in your VR, to be honest with you.
Oh.
Even though it's not a VR game, but graphically it's kind of cartoony, but it looks cool. Like it looks nice. You can
like
tell
Fortnite cartoony?
A little better than that. But like water, it looks nice. I don't know. It's weird, man. It's a strange game. It's very different from anything else I've ever
That's
played.
what I read about it, but I was reading about the other game while I was downloading Call of Duty, knowing that I was going to chunk some hours into Call of Duty. So I was like, all right, I should know a little bit about it.
What's the date today? I mean, I would download it at least.
And try it out.
So you have it. Because after the 5th, you won't be able to download it.
Can I delete and re-download? Like, because I already downloaded it?
I don't know.
We're about to find out, because I'm not going to buy a new hard drive anytime soon. So
I'm telling you, I thought about getting an external because, dude, I have a terabyte, and I looked up how much is saved on mine, and it's like damn near full.
That's because the show's heavy.
No,
right?
It was before the show, I think. No, it's just because of all those free games that like Steep, Hitman. Like, I've got a lot of, like, pretty big... I actually deleted some. I deleted For Honor. I was like, I'm not going to play this.
Yeah. I deleted that, too.
A lot of the older free... Like, when I first got it, I just had a bunch of free-to-play games because I was not as wealthy.
When I first started getting free-to-play games, there were a lot of, like, old-school-y, arcadey kind of games. Like, two-dimensional pilot the ship asteroids kind of shit.
Well, yeah. I mean, I got like D&D, which is like
that was a free-to-play game.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're like, all right, black screen, go play your game of D&D.
That was like an MMORPG, like WoW, pretty much the same look and everything. Just
it's pretty much WoW. That
just not as good.
It's the market pantry version of WoW.
It is.
What is Walmart's the great value version of WoW?
Oh my god, that's D&D Neverwinter. Yep.
But isn't there a new D&D coming out?
There was a new book, but it's just like a supplement book.
Oh, okay. I thought they were just doing another like revamp or something.
Nah,
maybe I read a clickbaity title.
It's just a new adventure.
Okay.
It looks dope though. You're on ghost ships.
Yeah, I saw pictures. I think that's why I clicked it, and
That's
then
cool.
I read the clickbaity title and was like, "New D&D." All right, that's what's stuck in my brain.
Yeah. They just come out with like new adventures it's like coming out with a new raid in like WoW or whatever. I guess Destiny, whatever. The fuck you want.
Wow.
Everything is WoW. I just fucking I relate everything to it. It's so sad. It sucks for other RPGs because it gets compared to WoW. And I'm just like, this is garbage. So.
You don't do it right. You just don't have the money, and it's not your fault, but it's not good.
It's not the same.
Focus your energy on something else. Is that what you want them to
I'm
do?
going to play World of Warcraft again someday. I keep telling myself that, but I feel like it's never going to happen.
Just do it. Why not? What's stopping you now?
A good desktop.
Do you want to build one, or are you just going to buy
Well, I
one?
mean, I don't know how.
Oh.
I'm not that smart. Do you know how?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Honestly, it's plug and play. There's plenty of YouTube videos, and
That's what I hear. I just don't want to take the time.
it's basically like pick out your component list and then plug it in. The most difficult thing is like something called like you're slaving or mastering your drives, and you use it by like you put pins on your motherboard in specific like locations so that the way the computer accesses it is like, oh, it's gonna hit this hard drive first and this hard drive second every time it boots up, and you do that so that it loads up the OS and then it loads up all your files separately. So that's the most difficult part. But
What the fuck?
yeah, it sounds difficult, but it's only difficult because the pins are small, and so is the thing you put it on.
Dude, people are so smart. You know how ridiculous it is that like we're taking like I don't even know what a mic like a chip like a fucking motherboard is made out of. Is it made out of cardboard in the middle?
I
like,
think it's silicon. I think it's all silicon.
all silicon. So like you're taking that a little bit of metal, you just run electricity through it, and I get to play a game.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I don't get it.
And sometimes there's not enough electricity running through it, and you can't play that game, so you got to upgrade.
And then, like, sometimes the way the electricity runs through the computer, it just, like, it wasn't ready for that, and it just doesn't work.
I feel like Captain America's in that scene in the Avengers where he opens up a panel, and Captain America's from the past, because you don't watch comic books, movies.
I actually knew that.
Yeah, so he opens up the panel, and Iron Man's like, all right, tell me what it looks like in there. And he goes, it looks like it runs in some form of electricity. And that's how I feel about everything when it comes to electronics. You, like, open it up, and it's like, it looks like it runs on electricity.
I literally don't even understand how a light bulb works.
I get that. It's a fire, essentially, that doesn't...
What?
Yeah, it's a vacuum, and fire needs oxygen to make a flame, but what you're doing is you're just superheating a coil to the point where if it had oxygen and flammable material, it would combust, but since it's in a vacuum, it just remains in a lit state. Neon kind of the same way, too. Like certain gases...
Isn't neon a gas? Oh.
Yeah, but certain gases, when you apply an electric charge to it, they glow a certain color. So, like, neon is usually, I think, white, blue, I don't know. Whatever neon lights glow, that's what color the gas glows. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And that's how, like, when people are like, how do we know what those stars are made of? We've never been there. It's because we get their wavelength, we measure their wavelength, and certain gases create certain colors, and on that wavelength you can see
when you
boron.
When you put it in terms of coming from a star, that makes more sense to me. I don't know why, but I'm just like, okay, yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But like on a small scale, I have problems thinking small scale, like really tiny. I'm just like,
that's why you're gonna be successful.
Yep,
you can only think big.
I only think big. Dream big.
Yeah. No. Do you really not know how like microchips work? This would be a fun.
Not really.
It's like just a flat. Imagine like a 2-dimensional wire grid, and since they just put the metal in, but since it's such at a small like proportion to everything else, you can keep stacking grids on each other because the electricity doesn't go up and down; it just goes side to side, and so it's like just putting like registration stickers almost. You just keep layering it, and then so it gets thick because it's like 30,000 layers,
and they're all different.
Yeah. So the grid's different, and yeah.
So it does different shit.
Yeah.
But how do you figure out dude? I just
well, at this point, especially like because you kind of understand coding. Like at this point, all of that foundational groundwork of like how do you stack chips. Most of that work's done. Like they know how to make a generic like processor to do a certain thing. Like the groundwork's already laid, so it's not like they have to think about it unless you're engineering like new CPUs or something.
Right.
So
which
probably,
they still do.
Yeah, there's probably like 30 people that keep thinking about it. Everyone else is like, we need that chip. Cool, we're gonna put that right there because this is what I needed to do.
That's so crazy.
It is. People are too smart.
Yeah.
Too smart.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I'm not that smart in anything. In no aspect of my life am I that smart.
I am that smart in
that stuff.
Nothing at all. No. Yeah. It hurts my feelings how dumb I am sometimes.
and then you realize that you're actually smarter than most other people.
Yeah.
So
and then
it's like, wow.
Then it really makes me sad.
You realize how dumb most people are. Yeah.
Everyone's like, yeah, the human race is gonna exist forever. I'm like, no, we're not. We're definitely not.
We definitely are on a timetable.
If I'm in the upper percentile of intelligence, that's not good for us.
Yeah, man. I always think like I'll be just carrying my phone. I'll be like, dude, if I was alone, there's no way I would ever be able to recreate this.
No. If I was alone on an island that had fruits and animals, I'd still probably die. Like,
yeah, I don't think I have the skills to survive.
It's going to be one of those things like 3 days in, you're like, I never thought about how I would get that. Well, all right.
I don't have YouTube anymore. Can't look that up. That's real depressing.
Castaway. Yeah, Castaway like instilled a very real like anxiety of like, I wouldn't think about doing that at all.
Can we remake Castaway the way we think it would go for us?
All right, so
it's
a
a 15-minute movie.
You FedEx plane crashes that you were on. What's your first move?
Why the fuck was I on a FedEx plane?
Yeah, that's my question too. Like,
I had the only parachute. I got out.
What's your first move?
Oh God, I landed on an island.
Yeah, so this is Far Cry William Henderson. Like,
oh, so there's other people on the island, or is it just me?
You're not sure
You
yet,
don't
I
know?
guess.
You got to make fire. That's probably my first goal, because you could survive a few days without food, but even if you get something to eat, like meat, you're gonna have to make a fire anyway.
True, that's smart. You know, I would have died already because my first thought was, okay, I need to find shelter.
And if it takes you too long to make a fire, your meat will rot. So, I don't know.
Fire makes sense.
I don't know why I think I'm just going to be able to hunt down a deer.
Yeah, you went from A to like R.
Yeah.
You forgot find stick, sharpen stick, learn how to sharpen stick, tie rope. Like
you just get a rock and just chisel that shit away.
Like if I had to, I'd choke the shit out of a deer. Like,
yeah, I mean, you run. That's how the fucking Native Americans used to do. They just hunt. They just run.
Persistence hunting.
Yeah.
Just run them down.
Just run them down.
It's hard to make a deer run away from a water source on an island. You think it's probably plenty.
But it's just about keeping them moving. I mean, if
overheating them.
Yeah. If you keep chasing them, they're not gonna have time to stop and drink.
How many days did you run that you think you can?
Oh no, I was talking about
down?
you. I was talking about you.
I definitely could not.
I wonder how long it would take
to run down a deer.
run down a deer.
I bet the hard part is tracking the deer continuously, because they're fucking quick in Red Dead, at least what I've seen.
But if like you're in shape and you're chasing it, yeah, dude, they must have been like sprinting.
I think they did it in groups though. I think they like spread themselves across, like, call it 50 yards,
right,
and then just kind of closed it in so that it would have to keep running.
That's pussy shit.
And then chase it back down.
You should do it solo. That's the gangster stuff, man.
Solo to the ground?
Yeah.
No. I saw dogs, like Australian dogs, hunt on planet Earth, and that's they did it from like a helicopter perspective, and it's weird because it's like 5 dogs running in sync, and it's weird how they even fucking know how to do this.
Mm-hmm.
But as the herd that they're chasing starts to break up, the dogs like separate, like, oh, my job's to go here, and the other one's, I'll go here, and then they corral them into a little corner. It's dark, but like super cool to be like, you guys don't speak English, how did you?
Yeah, dude, anytime I watch those kinds of shows, there'll be at least one thing where like I'll watch it happen, and then I go like, why are we surprised when humans act shitty? Like, we're just animals.
Yeah.
And like people are so surprised, like, oh my god, they beat someone up. And it's like, dude, you're lucky they didn't just fucking kill them. Like, that's such a common thing in every other species. Mm-hmm. Just, oh, that person's giving me a problem, they're in my territory, I'm just gonna fucking kill them. Like, but with humans, it's like, oh my god, it's like,
be gentle, be nice.
So it's so crazy. Like, we're the only species where we're like, no, we shouldn't be killing each other, which we shouldn't. We shouldn't. But it's just amazing.
Most of us shouldn't.
Yeah, it's just it's just amazing that like we separate ourselves so much from nature. You know?
Yeah. And video games doesn't help that at all.
Not at all. It's probably good that we do have them.
So we remember the things or that we can be violent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think that's an outlet
you,
for us?
dude. I'm not even that violent in Red Dead when we play.
That's true. Yeah, I do I just like, I wonder if I can. That's all. Like,
of course you can.
No, you can't. I wanted to build a Spartan wall, and it was like, dude, you have 9 bodies here right now. Can you stop?
Yeah. I wish, dude, sometimes their bodies despawn too quick. I can't even loot them. Like, sometimes you gang hideouts, you go like, you start at one end, you go to the other end, and by the time you get back, they're gone.
They're gone.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, especially if you're like going with fucking throwing knives and arrows and shit.
Yeah.
That takes long. Did I tell you? Oh, I texted you when I was one more dude, and I got kicked. Fucking beta disconnected me when I was 1. I had one more dude to kill in the hideout. I almost raged quit Red Dead. I didn't think that was possible.
I would understand.
But I was like, fuck, I gotta go do it again.
I gotta go back.
Yeah, because they stay there for a while. The hideouts. One time I logged off and I logged back in and I was like, oh, it's still right in front of me.
Oh,
like,
nice.
Yeah,
Because it wasn't cleared.
maybe.
Well,
I don't know.
I mean, you got on a different server probably, and they
Probably.
randomly spawned on the server, so you just got lucky.
Fuck, I should have bought a Powerball. Apparently, there's 25 weeks of no Powerball.
Somebody won it.
Did they?
The other night, yeah.
Oh, Mom, did you? No, I haven't heard from my mom in a while.
Dude, every time it gets big, I think about buying it. Just, dude.
You are throwing away your money, but if you just
buy one, it's
it,
like what, $2?
Yeah, it's $2 for a line. Yeah.
Yeah. So like,
yeah.
If you spend $2, you win 470 million, whatever the fuck it is.
Right. Yeah. Like if over the course of my life, if I win it one time, that's all I need.
Yeah.
Like,
that's really all you need.
Like it pays for itself.
You don't
at
need
that
to
point.
Whitey Bulger that shit and win it 6 times.
I want to find a treasure. I want to find a treasure like to hunt and stuff. Yeah, like not National Treasure. Is it National Treasure that I'm thinking about?
No, that's with Nicolas Cage.
Oh yeah. No, like a DB Cooper kind of Without a Paddle.
Without a Paddle.
Yeah, okay. There we go. You knew
That's
where
a
I was
great
going.
movie.
It is. But I want to find one of those adventures. Like, there's no video game like that. I mean, Dora the Explorer's coming out on movies, but
wait, are they doing a live action Dora the Explorer?
it's weird. Yeah,
Is it really? They're really doing it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
it
was
looks
weird.
like a who is this for?
Right.
What is? No one wants this right now.
Probably pedophiles.
Gross. Fucking bronies. That's what they're called.
Bronies?
Bronies. Do you not know what bronies are?
Are they like My Little Pony bros?
Yeah. They're
Oh,
dudes that are
God.
into My Little Pony.
Yep. Kill those guys.
Those are my favorite type of people
They
to
should
watch.
be castrated.
You should find those people on YouTube. They're bronies and watch them shop and talk about how I really relate to the show because it's about friendship.
Are they
and
gay?
equality. I think they're asexual. A lot of them.
Oh, good for them.
It's a weird thing for dudes to be into. Like,
Yeah.
I get grown men being into anime. That makes sense. It's violence, it's story, and it's cartoons, and it brings you your childhood. But My Little Pony just came out.
See, for me, when I have a cartoon, I want it to be like funny, for the most part. If it's like a serious cartoon, I don't.
What's your favorite cartoon?
I like South Park.
Oh, that's the furthest thing from serious. Or do you mean in like content and stuff?
Yeah, content.
Like it's
Like I want it to be a
it's
comedy.
relevant.
I want it to be a comedy. That's what I feel like cartoons are for.
Really? For comedy? I feel like
Yeah.
it's just a medium to tell stories.
But it's just inherently like kiddish and like immature. Not in a bad way. It's just not as.
Which shouldn't be the case.
You're right, but it is.
It takes
Right?
so much skill.
Am I wrong or am I right? Like,
I think generally yes. When you think about cartoons, you think
But,
of
like,
very like Looney Tunes-esque.
but it's very impressive, like the amount of time that has to be put in. So, like, especially nowadays, like some of those, like now it's not like drawn cartoons, but they're doing it on a computer, and it's fucking.
It's still
impressive,
art. At
man.
some point,
yeah,
though, usually
absolutely.
someone's got to draw that thing.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, for
even if
sure.
it is digital, it's on a pad.
Dude, have you seen the 6 Days to Air, the South Park documentary that Comedy
One
Central
time,
did?
a while ago.
Fuck, dude, it's so good.
It's stressful.
They had those big like storyboard drawing tablets, dude. Those computers that those people were drawing on, they look so fucking
They
cool,
look so
man.
good.
Oh,
So
it looks
cool.
so cool.
I like just watching those speed drawings.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, people are so talented. Art, like drawing shit is something that is so out of my like realm of ability. Like
Yeah.
I have no ability to draw shit.
it's just
So
like when we were saying people are so smart. It's like, yeah, I'm not even close to
Yeah.
anything in
Dude,
my...
like I just see people like they just draw a couple circles, fucking dude, shade it in, and it's like, why the fuck can't I do that? Like I don't understand, dude. But I literally can't do it.
Some of those
don't have the.
Some of those tablets are pressure sensitive too. Like we were
Yeah.
talking about the fucking buttons earlier.
And you change the even my iPad, you change the type of marker that you use, pencil. It just like it's, yeah, man, it's wild.
Yeah. When the iPad first came out, I watched a lot of speed finger painting videos. Like, so you'd see them draw it, and then you'd see the picture, like a picture-in-picture thing, and they'd do it with their finger. And I'm like, I can't do that with an instrument.
Dude.
Like, and you're just using your hand? How are you?
I could have all the tools necessary, an instructor, and all the time in the world, I wouldn't be able to do it. Like, it's so frustrating.
Actually, painting is a lot simpler with an instructor. You ever do one of those sip and paint things?
Nope.
Highly recommend. But
Really?
It's fun.
Huh.
And not that that's good, but that was a sip and paint thing, and it's way easier when it's like a paint by numbers thing. And they're like, I do it this way, and then you do it too, and then we dip a little here, and then we do it this way. And
so it's like it's like painting with Bob Ross.
Yeah, with alcohol. Yeah. Which is probably how you're supposed to do that anyway.
I feel like you should smoke weed and paint with Bob Ross.
Yeah,
that should be.
It's a puff and paint. There you go.
Yeah.
Idea.
I think that's a thing already.
Puff and paint.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
In Colorado?
No, here.
Oh, it should be a Colorado thing.
I mean,
seems like
it should be an
hippie.
everywhere thing. So I would much rather do that than sip and paint.
Same.
I do like wine, but
I don't like the taste of alcohol.
First of all, I don't want to go somewhere else with other people, drink, and show them my shitty ass artist abilities. So fuck that, dude. You come
we're
to my
going
place.
For sure. We're going. I'm gonna find.
Let's just find one on YouTube.
No,
Surely,
we have to go.
No, dude.
We have to go.
No, dude. We'll just do it here. Or we can come to my apartment. We can, like, 4 of us, double in date and fucking. We'll find something on, dude. We don't have.
Your aversion to it makes me want to go even more.
Dude, I'm
such a bully.
I'm just gonna talk shit. Dude, I don't want to do it.
One of my friends rinsed their paintbrush in my Jack and Coke on accident.
Oh,
it was kind of rude.
Oh, they have. Oh, so it's not just wine.
No. I went to one that was a fucking bring your own, dude. So yeah, I just brought some Jack, some Coke.
We should get some of that, like, weed syrup. TH syrup?
THC? Is that a thing?
syrup.
TH syrup? No, I was thinking like TEATHC. Like a tea bag that you steep.
Oh.
THC?
That'd be cool.
That's a great name.
Well, I mean, they do have, like, pouches now. Like marijuana chew.
Do
almost. They? Yeah. I bought some from Captain Jack's.
That seems scary.
They're not that strong.
Are they like 10 milligram?
Yeah. Or 25, I think, maybe. I think it came with 10, 25 milligram.
The only problem with edibles that I feel like is
they're inconsistent.
Yeah, and it's because they don't use a homogenizer. And
whoa, dude.
Yeah, it just makes everything all good, like all even across the thing. Because like when you make big batches of cosmetic products and you have to, you're at the ingredient stage, you have to make sure all the ingredients are spread across equally, and a homogenizer is all you need. But it's like, I heard like a 20 grand machine, and no dispensary is going to be like, yeah, let's spend 20 grand on something to make it more consistent.
Yeah.
That's why I was always for like legalization and stuff. It's like, because then at that point, everything has to be regulated, and then everything will be consistent across the board.
Yeah. And it's like, if you go to a legal dispensary out here, like a recreational one, you can't buy edibles in the same like one package can't go over 100 milligrams
of total THC content.
Yeah, which is so stupid.
Yeah,
that's like.
Yeah, I hope you're gonna break that Chiba Chew into 4 pieces because that's a 500 milligram candy.
Yeah, I mean, so like you're going in, you're spending the same amount of money on way less actual content. It's like THC content. So it's like, why the fuck would I do that? So you have to find one of those shady ass dispensaries, get the good edibles.
Yeah, and they're like, yeah, no, you can. Here's the stuff you can't get anywhere else. It's like buying fireworks, buying illegal fireworks.
Right, right, yeah, pretty much.
Like you can get this pack of party 4th of July, or you can go see my homie Jim, who's got fucking bottle rockets.
It's like you go in there and you're like, oh, you're not just doing this for fun. This is for anxiety. Oh, you're gonna have the good shit. It's like ibuprofen versus narco, whatever the fuck they're called. I don't know my pills, but
me either. I'm not a pill pop. I've never actually been to a legal dispensary out here.
Really?
The only legal dispensary I went to was in Colorado.
I mean, they're nice.
Yeah,
the recreational ones are nice.
In Colorado it was beautiful. Like it was a building. It wasn't like a building that was low key. Like, yo, we have a dispensary here. It was like, yo, come buy your weed over here.
Yeah. It's very, very well done.
Professional. Yeah, and there you basically picked from a catalog. Like I don't know.
They didn't even have it in cases.
No.
Wow.
Yeah, so you basically looked at a catalog. I don't know if there was a weight limit though, because we kind of just went. it was like 5 of us. We all got something.
Yeah. It's still very like, oh, don't want to like piss them off. Don't want to fucking lean on the glass.
Yeah.
Don't want to like touch, like, anytime they go in and show me something, I'm like, I'll fucking ask them, like, yo, can I touch it? Can I, like, they'll be like, you can't touch it. Like,
Yeah.
well, okay, that's stupid, but all right.
Yeah, I'm used to being like you giving me the nug and looking at it under the light up
I
microscope.
probably had people fucking taking them and shit. Like, I can see that because people are stupid.
But at my dispensary, they but not mine, the Colorado dispensary that I was talking about. It was like going to Costco. Like when you bought a big ticket item from Costco, you know, they gave you a ticket, so you got your order on a receipt. You took it to a separate room that you had to get buzzed in, give them the ticket, they pack it, seal it, and then give it to you. So you don't really get to see the product until you quote unquote get home.
Wow. That's weird.
It was weird, but it was also like, oh, but it felt less dirty, if that makes sense. Like, you know, sometimes you go to a dispensary out here or something, it's like, oh, what is this, an auto shop?
Dude,
what is this?
Dude, if I get my weed in like the pop top containers anymore, then I'm just like, this place isn't up to par.
Yeah, you guys are low key.
If it doesn't come in like glass, I'm just like, okay, I know what kind of place this is. Yeah.
What about the Ziploc, the silverback, is that professional or not?
to like make you walk out with those?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's professional because that's the legal way to do it. You have to use those. When you go to Captain Jack's, they make you pay. If you don't take one with you, I have like so many. I have like 12 of them. I always forget to take them because I always like leave it in there. I take
Is it
it
a
up to my
bag fee?
apartment.
Do they charge you 10 cents?
Yeah, no, it's like 25 cents or some shit. But I mean, it's not that bad.
Be like, can I turn them in for a pre-roll?
A refund? I like that. I don't like. There's one that I go to that's little. I don't even know what you call it. More shady, and they give it to you in a brown paper bag. And it's like, oh, this is conspicuous as shit, dude. I mean, it's like with the because the ones from Captain Jack's are big and white, and it's like, oh, you know what it is, but at least it's like, okay, you're doing it right. You know
what it is, but you also don't know what it is.
Yeah.
So
well, I mean, if you know what it is, you know what it is.
But I mean, you don't know in terms of like the content that's in the bag. Like it's a standard bag. It's like taking your money to a bank in a money bag as opposed to just walking around with $1,000.
Right.
It's also kind of a deterrent because you don't want to rob someone. He's like, dude, all you had enough was for 2 nugs? Really? That's what I kicked your ass for? 2 nugs?
Right. Right. Yeah, but the brown paper bag is just...
Yeah.
It's like I have my lunch.
Do they staple the bag too?
Yeah.
They're like, this is enough. Click.
That'll
click.
keep the kids out. Not that the Ziploc ones do either. More so. I actually have had, because those ones, like, you have to like find the slot and push it down and put it, and the slot isn't all the way to the side. It's like a little bit in. So you have to move it a little bit. It's actually pretty child safe. There's been some weed containers that I've been like, I don't know how to open this.
Smash.
Yeah.
Hey babe, we're smoking some glass. I hope you're okay with that.
It's like, why would you do this to me?
I want to see someone do that. Just get frustrated and be like, I don't know, smash.
It's stoner proof, man.
That's good. They're like, you need to slow down, man.
Yeah.
That's what it should say on the top.
You
if you can't open this, take a break.
Shit. We have not talked about these games.
That's
at
okay.
all.
That's fine. I was trying to break down our month.
What's your favorite game mode in Call of Duty?
Free for all.
Really?
And yeah, free for all is number 1, and I think it's always going to be. That's just, I don't know. I think because I played a lot of Halo free for all. It's like I just like that. All right, everyone for themselves.
Yeah.
Feeling.
Shoot everything that moves.
Yeah. Because then if you camp, it's not like your teammate can like back you up or anything. It's like there's always motion unless someone's significantly better than everybody.
Yeah.
There's always motion, and then team deathmatch. Of the newer game mode, like the less classic game modes, like domination and stuff, I like kill confirmed.
Yeah.
Because
I found out you can get a lot of points playing that game. I didn't realize that.
But it's also it doesn't necessarily discourage camping, but it doesn't reward it. You know, like, yeah, you can get kills, but you didn't get those tags, so that meant nothing.
Right.
I got more for picking them back up than you did for the kills.
Yeah, especially if you pick up your own, you get like 200 points.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like...
Especially if the dude is camping and there's like 9 tags there, you're like, he's like, all right, cool. It's like I got 100 coins and a new life.
Right. Yeah, it's like you could have like a pretty poor KD and then still rank high on the leaderboard.
Yeah. PFO. Play the fucking objective.
Whoa, dude.
That's how I play.
I've never heard that term.
You've never heard play the fucking objective?
No, PFO. I've never heard that. I like that though, dude.
It's
I'm gonna say that to you when we play Red Dead now.
Fuck.
We have the waypoints.
If we're in free roam, hey man, it says free roam.
Play the fucking objective, George. PFOG. That's what we're gonna change it to.
That's the name of this podcast. PFOG.
PFOG. That's what we should. We should change it. We're gonna change the name of the podcast.
Eventually, it's always gonna be in like little ellipses. I always thought those were parentheses, but apparently they're called ellipses.
What are we talking about?
The punctuation. I don't know. Never mind.
All right.
Yeah. What's your favorite in Call of Duty? Because you don't really like shooting games in general. Like, you'll play them. We're so opposite.
Yeah, I know. I definitely like objective-based, like, capture this. You know what one I liked that I haven't played that much of really is Hardpoint?
Oh, yeah.
Where
Find the hard point.
Yeah, where it's like the objective to capture changes.
Mhm.
Like, once a team grabs it, then another one pops up.
Yeah.
I like that one more than, like, Domination.
Did you ever play any of the hardcore modes?
Not since we downloaded it.
I never liked it.
Fuck not having a HUD. I don't like, dude, I already have a hard enough time, like, figuring out where people are. Like, you know how many times I'm going to get shot in the ass if I don't have a HUD?
Yeah.
It's going to be even more than it already is.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Even in Battlefield, I get shot from the back. It's like, what the fuck, dude? It's the most frustrating thing. It's like, I play Battlefield because I want, like, a more real war experience. And I shouldn't be getting shot from the back. Like, from the side, that's one thing. That's flanking, okay? But, like, some dude shouldn't just run up on me and just, it's like...
And be a lower level than you.
Ah, it's so fucking infuriating.
Because you spawned there.
And be a medic. Why is the medic the best class in that game, dude? That is the stupidest shit ever. Fucking hate that shit.
Why is the medic the best class?
They have good guns. Like, they do, like, a lot of assault rifles that are good. They get a Tommy gun at max level.
That's cool.
Yeah, dude, it's badass. Like, I get killed by medics the most and then snipers. In that order.
Snipers.
It's fucking so annoying.
Those are always the dudes that, like, you play this game too much, man.
Yeah. Yeah, especially in Battlefield, because it's like, when they're at a distance, you either have to, like, zero in your scope or aim right.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, how are you so
Do they
quick
still
at
have
that?
the mil dots that, like, you can actually measure someone if you need to? And
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Like, when you're aiming down the scope and you're looking at someone, you just hold triangle and then it, like, adjusts your scope for that distance.
Oh, rude.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to learn it.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
My buddies and I, when I don't even remember, what is it, Battlefield, I don't know, one of them, when we were measuring with the mil dots, that's how we figured out that those mil dots worked, was like we went into a private match and just ran across from each other, like maxed out, and then tried to hit each other. And it's like, oh, these things mean something on the scope. Like, measure body here, second mil dot, oh shit. So it was very interesting.
That is interesting.
Yeah, I felt like I learned how to shoot a rifle that day.
Yeah, I learned about the curvature of the earth and shit.
The Coriolis effect, or at least with that scope. I don't know. I'm sure scopes have different settings.
Isn't it funny in that Modern Warfare mission how the dude is telling the other guy about the Coriolis effect like it's his first time shooting a sniper rifle? What the fuck, dude? Why are you giving him advice? Shouldn't he know this shit too?
Yeah, he's the tip of the spear right now, and you're like, well, you need to hold your breath before. Damn it, you're going to ruin that campaign for me now, because that's what a lot of those missions are.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you just know how to fly? Okay, cool, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Keep quiet or they'll see ya.
Dude, the end of that Chernobyl mission is so intense. When you're, like, running away.
It is. It's hard.
Yeah.
I remember
you got that Ferris
getting frustrated. Yeah. And, like, planting claymores in bad spots. Like, there was one that I planted that nobody hit. I died 3-4 times before, like, I beat it. I remember getting very mad the first time I played it. Like, what am I doing? Is there a M16 I'm supposed to pick up somewhere?
Right, right. Yeah, give me something else to work with here.
Yeah. fucking price doesn't help you at all.
Yeah.
Really.
I like that they have like double XP game modes, but I don't like how long they're doing them. It's like a whole month. It's the
really?
same one. Yeah, it's like because it was Daybreak,
Mm-hmm.
and you just play Daybreak over and over, and it's like an Irish theme for like St. Patrick's Day. But it's like, why are you doing a whole month? It's like it was like all through
Do it
March.
for that weekend.
Yeah, yeah, and like change up the double XP game mode. It's
Yeah.
like I'm over that shit now.
In February, was it just black and white all month?
That'd been cool. That'd been nice.
I didn't like the Irish theme thing.
I liked it at first, but it was like, all right, like I'm over this. It's past
Yeah.
St. Patrick's Day. I don't want.
Then they had like the Christmas Crash level.
I like that one.
I didn't.
You don't like that? I
No.
like that when people die, they just turn into presents.
Yeah.
Just
Like,
like,
this is dumb. What is
It's so
what
funny.
is going on?
But like those are the small things that I'm like since they put that in the game, it's like, all right, like you did extra, like
Yeah.
extra work for this. Like this was you didn't have to do that at all. So I like that they had those.
Did you
just
chase the
different-
leprechaun in any of the games? Did you play that one?
What?
Where a leprechaun spawns and then you
No.
gotta like off it. It's cool.
That does sound fun. That sounds like a lot of fun.
It's just a damage sponge. That's why it takes so many bullets to take it down.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I played Prop Hunt once.
That's weird.
The worst game.
Yeah,
It was.
what
It's
is-
so stupid, dude. It's so stupid.
It's like hey, how well do you know this map?
More
What-
or less.
What
yeah.
doesn't belong?
Right. And then the fucking objects you can just flash. Like you can just flash people like it's a flashbang, and then just go away. It's like this is dumb as fuck. I don't know. I didn't enjoy it.
Me either. I don't know.
I think I quit early.
I don't know how they pitched that game. And they're like, "This is a good idea. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it."
Yeah, I don't know. It's
What
like
if
hide
in-
and seek.
Yeah. What if in a first-person shooter you didn't shoot?
What if you're a chair?
What if you're a shovel?
It's so irritating.
Someone explain if anyone out there actually has fun with that game mode, please tell me how to play it because
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy that at all.
Nope.
Not even
Nope,
slightly.
not even the slightest bit. Like I'll finish most game modes. I'll finish the game and then I'll change it. But
Mhm.
I was like, nah, I'm done.
Yeah, I feel like it's a shitty level editor. That's
Yeah.
what you have me playing.
Yeah, that's what it felt like. And like for me, I was just like, I just chose like a chair. I just found a spot and I just sat there. I'm not gonna move.
I see what you did there. You sat there as a
That-
chair. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pun intended.
Does
Anyway,
does the Witness have online play?
no.
So it's just single.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But dude, there's enough content. Like there's point like I got like you get to like things and you're like, I don't know what you want me to do here. Like I can't like this thing's broken, so I can't complete the puzzle. I see the thing that to like replace it, but you can't pick shit up. I don't know, like it's just weird. And it doesn't explain anything to you. So you just kinda like have to go through it. And it's like I don't even know if I'm doing this right. So it's weird, man. It's weird. I should probably go back to it.
I don't want to play it. It sounds weird. Sounds stressful.
Well, the thing is, like, I played it for a while, and you get to a point where you're like, I don't know what to do here, and then you shut it off, and then you come back to it, and like you just like, and then it's like you figure it out, and you're like, oh, okay, I got it. So
Like,
it's
why
like,
didn't I do that the first time?
yeah, and it's just so it's one of those things where I feel like you just keep going back to it over and over again. Eventually,
What's
something will click.
What's next month's games?
Fucking absolute garbage.
I don't remember what they're called.
The first one is called The Surge.
Is that the robot-y?
I think it's kind of, I think it's like an RPG-ish.
Oh, for the two of you listening, we're talking about the April free-to-play games. 420 Blades It.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was one.
So, yeah, it looks like mediocre games. It's weird. I texted you this, but I feel like after you release a game that's at the level of like Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, you can't really release shitty games after that. Like, cause now you've set an expectation of like quality that you're delivering on this service. And these two games don't feel like I'm getting quality. Like, I don't think I should really use my hard drive space to play these mediocre games.
Here's the review of The Surge from pushsquare.com. The Surge, Dark Souls with no soul. Yeah. I don't think it looks like exoskeleton RPG fighting.
Looks like something you'd pitch with the art and like, oh, that looks dope.
Yeah.
And then they made the game and you're like, oh,
it looks
you were
like
on dope.
It kind of looks like they very much it's very much like along the line of like Destiny. That kind of same style.
Right.
And then the other game, this got a worse rating, but I'd be more likely to play it. Conan Exiles. It's a Conan the Barbarian game. And I guess it's like an open world survival kind of game.
That's weird.
Yeah.
If I'm Conan the Barbarian, I can survive anything.
It's true. I don't know, dude. I feel like the attraction here will probably be like the brutality of like the killing and stuff will probably be the attractive part. That's why I might download this one.
Cool. So we'll have one game to talk about next time. If you download that one, I'll play the other one. I feel like that seems like the responsible thing to do.
I'll get it. I'll try it. I'll do Conan. But those don't come out until the 5th, so we have time.
Not that much time. This month's basically over. This month really... All right, I said felt like a normal month, but this month kind of flew by. It's like... I don't know. We're just getting old. Time flies. It's crazy.
Your perception of time is being altered by the time that you've already spent.
When's the last time you did mushrooms?
No, I just put on glasses.
And you adjust them every time you say something smart.
Yeah, that's what I do.
E equals MC squared. They're cute.
Thank you.
You should wear them all the time.
I don't know, man. I'm not convinced.
Why?
I don't know.
You haven't worn them all the time.
I feel like they don't fit my face, really.
I disagree.
Really?
Yeah. Like clean shave, fucking sharp, punch the shit out of that mic just because I got so excited.
So like if I shave my head and trim my beard,
it looks all just like a very nicely well put together, like a bearded Stanley Tucci. No. Fuck, I was gonna say something about this month. I forgot. Whatever.
It's March.
It's March. It's madness. It's fucking madness.
Yeah. Buy more basketball games this weekend if you're into March Madness.
I'm not.
Me neither.
I'm not. We can wrap this up soon, but I want your quick breakdown of the show while you're playing it while it's still fresh.
Very smooth. Since I played in 2016, it's definitely a very good upgrade. Controls are, like I said, a lot more fluent. Just the gameplay looks good. Like, dude, they'll do close-ups on players' faces, and you're like, holy shit. Like, the problem is, like, they still don't, you know what they don't have is, like, changing, like, emotion. Like, they don't really do that well yet. Especially for, like, real people. That's harder to do. So they just kind of put their, like, normal face on them, and that's just how it is.
Your mugshot.
Yeah. They have a ton of game modes. Like, I have a franchise that I just like simulate the games, like I was telling you, like a quick manage where it's just like you just choose like pitch to this guy or walk him, or like quick, just like batter by batter. And then there's like the Diamond Dynasty, which is online, which is where I play my full games. And then there's a thing called March to October, where you pick a team and you only play like the key moments throughout the season. So like if you succeed at these moments, you have a better chance of having a successful season.
Okay.
Because it increases the momentum of the team, how they play when you're not playing them. So it's like a quickened version of a season.
Right.
You know
Okay.
I mean? There's Road to the Show, which is like the single player, individual RPG, and they made it to the point where it's like choose your character, like your personality style, and like you have to answer questions and like all this shit. So it's much more RPG oriented instead of just being like be good on the field. Like you have a personality that kind of goes with it. Yeah. So I haven't got too far into it, but it's a lot of fun. I like collecting shit.
Can you build your own player? Is that within that? So
yep.
There could be a William Henderson going through the show.
Yeah.
You should build a William Henderson.
I did.
Is it close? Is it perfect?
Yeah.
Is it complete with glasses?
You know what I wish? I wish I had the PlayStation Eye, because I'm pretty sure you can do like the facial like import. Like, that's the thing they were doing on, like, PS2.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That was garbage when I tried to use
Really?
it, though. Yeah,
I never tried to use it, but the fact that, like, it's definitely a thing. So, like, I wish I could do that, but I still make them, like...
Can you log into yours here and...
I don't know. Maybe I could just steal your PlayStation Eye.
I mean, you can use it. I don't use it for much.
I don't know.
It's for the VR, but I don't
know
use
if
it
it's if they even have that feature anymore.
That'd be dope. Why not?
I'll Google it. I'll find out. I'll do research and find out.
And then that should be your profile picture on social media.
That'd be cool.
Your mom's.
You just use it for the podcast.
You don't like that? You don't like what Nick Lanny made?
I love what Nick Lanny made. I just think you could change things every once in a while.
I don't like change.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't need that shit.
Yep. It's a great game. Buy it. I have a hat if anybody wants to buy it. $600 is what
I'm looking to get $600. Hey, Chum Lee, come over here and check out this hat.
I looked on eBay. They're going for like $30, $40 right now. Just the hat in the box.
So I mean, theoretically, next year it should be twice that, right?
You'd think. I think it'll probably be in probably like 4 or 5 months. It'll probably be worth, because that's when like everybody that's wanted them, like really wanted them, got them. Now people are looking for them, and they're not as, because it just came out. So everybody that has one that doesn't want it is selling it.
Right. Best case scenario, Kylie Jenner wears that hat, and then now it's worth $9,000.
That would be dope, dude. That'd be sweet.
Kylie, hit us up, yo, if you wanna partner with the Gameboiz.
But yeah, so I have it. I pulled it out of the box to look at it, and during my unboxing video that you can find on Twitch, which probably isn't that good, and then I put it back in. So it's gonna be in mint condition.
You didn't put it on?
Nope.
What if they want Essence of Henderson in it?
Then you can request that. I'll
for
do that.
$600 less.
I'll lotion my head up and everything.
Clean shave.
Yep.
Perfect.
Anyway,
are we done?
I think. Are we done, George?
Are we through?
Can we be done yet, please? I'm fucking over this.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening to another rambly edition of Gameboiz. Catch Mr. William Henderson.
Another episode we don't talk about what we're supposed to.
And he's on Instagram at @SlimHenderson with some swag. And I am at @TheGeorgeF. You know where you get podcasts. Check us out there on the Buddy System Co. We'll see you next time on another episode of Gameboiz. Bye.
Bye.
Hadouken! He's on fire!
Come here!
It's me!
Listen!